Elon Musk compares modern civilization to late stage empire. All right, without further ado, let's give all honor, glory, and praises to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who teach and rule well. Sincere shalom to all you men preaching this word in truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth. Shalom to you striving and sincere believers. So Elon Musk compares modern civilization to late stage empire. Okay, and he tweeted that a few days ago. And what does he mean by that, man? And they want to compare it to modern civilization, but really it's the beast system. Okay, and we're going to go into that a little bit. Every kingdom has the expiration date, so to say. And usually for great empires around anywhere from 200, 250 years. All right, pretty much. And America's reign, which is that whore that sitteth on the beast, is it's on the decline, man. All right, America has reached all its feats. The one last feat it's gonna do, really, this whole system is the MOTB, the mark of the beast, that RFID chip. But as far as milestones, all right, America has pretty much reached all their milestones, so it's only downhill from here. Thus saith the Lord, thus saith the Bible. Before we get this article, I'm gonna pull up a scripture. Okay. Okay. So like, yeah. Daniel was good, but I thought there was another one. Let me see if I could retype it basic. Okay, here it is. So this is Daniel 4 verses 17. This matter is by the decree of the watchers are the prophets, and the demand by the word of the holy ones are the angels, to the intent that the living may know. So, all of these different nations, that the living may know that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men, and give it its to whomsoever he will. So that's the Most High set these nations up. And just so happens that the last great empire is going to be ruled by the Edomites, which is the beast system. And on top of that beast sits a whore, which is America, Babylon the Great. Okay, this matter is by the decree of the watchers and the demand by the word of the holy ones, to the intent that the living may know. So the intention is for these nations to know that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men, and give it to whomsoever he will. So it's his will that this devil is ruling, man, and set up over it the basis of men. And base means very low. All right, he's low morally, spiritually, really physically. He doesn't measure up to the Israelites, man. All right, that's why I said one man or people shall be stronger than the other. Okay, so let's get into some of this article, and then we're gonna go into Revelation 13, which the Bible prophesies this, predicts it, and this devil is pretty much confirming the words of the Most High. Elon Musk, the wealthiest man in the world, said the first sentence is a lie. Okay, if you do research, you know that the Rothschilds, before this guy was even thought of, which he might be a part of, one of these wicked royal families, they were established in the Renaissance, man. So how could one person in one generation, in one lifetime, surpass somebody who's had 10 plus generations of pretty much owning the world? Okay, so this is who they parade as the richest man in the world, but he doesn't come close to the Rothschilds. Okay, and that's just one family. Elon Musk, the wealthiest man in the world, compared modern civilization to the Roman Empire on X, which is formerly known as Twitter, which he pretty much owns now. The social media platform formerly known as Twitter, early Monday, and Musk used a meme to articulate the idea, of course. So, in quotation marks, anyone feeling late stage empire vibes, Musk tweeted. So here's the picture. Watching the Roman Empire collapse again. Now, I must stop right here and bring out Revelation 13. Okay. It says again is an important word. Okay. And I stood upon the sand of the sea, and I saw a beast rise up out of the sea. Okay, so the sea represents really the people. Okay, so this Edomite, out of all nations, he rose up to take power. Okay, which Edomite is a so-called white man that he calls himself. All right, having 7 heads and 10 horns. That's pretty much the the Roman Empire, those heads. And then you have 10 horns, which are like lesser. They're part of the system, but they're not as strong as the horns. As the heads. And upon his horns, 10 crowns. And upon his heads, the name of blasphemy. Is all these people do, these Edomites do, is lie, man. Blasphemy is like a filthy, wicked lie. Let's get that. All right. That first sentence we got in the article backs that up, where it says he's the wealthiest man in the world. That's a lie. Slander, detraction, reproachful speech. Okay. Basically evil speaking, which lying is pretty much evil. Okay. And the beast which I saw was like unto a leopard. That's going into Alexander the Great, if you do research on that. And the feet of it was like the feet of a bear, which goes into Russia. The feet represents the end of your body. Okay. So Russia's gonna be the one to take this beast down. And his mouth was as a mouth of a lion. A lion, his power is in his mouth. All right. So this devil, a lot of his power comes from his words. Before he gets carnal, he uses his words to destroy you. And your mouth has teeth, man. And the dragon gave him his power. Right? The dragon represents the Holy Roman Empire. Salakia, the Roman Empire. The Holy Roman Empire was when Jake took down these Edomite nations and ruled Europe, parts of Europe. And his seat and great authority. And I saw one of his heads as if were wounded to death. So when Elon Musk said, get that, he said again, watching the Roman Empire collapse again. He didn't say that's the vibes he got, right? So he's correct. This is the Roman Empire. Right? Collapse again. Okay? So I saw one of his heads as it were wounded to death. So it looks like this Roman Empire couldn't reach the heights that it once had, okay? And his deadly wound was healed, okay? Because Yahushua brought that great chain, using the Israelites to put these devils in slavery, but that wound was healed, okay? And all the world wondered after the beast, So this beast is ruling again. So if the kingdom of heaven is going to come, the kingdom of Yahushua, who they English call Jesus Christ, this system has to collapse. All right, there's no way around it, man. It says Yahweh Shah had many crowns. Didn't it just say this beast had crowns? All right. So Yahweh Shah has every intention to take this place down, man. Musk attracted widespread attention in the past year for his social media musings ever since he bought Twitter in October 2022. So aside from changing the name of the site, the billionaire has recently promoted a campaign to ban the Anti-Defamation League, defended extremely polarizing figures like Dilbert creator Scott Adams, and proposed a physical fight with Facebook founder Mark Zuckerberg that no longer looks like it will happen. All right. Musk often shares pessimistic views of the world on X, despite being a man with more wealth than most people could ever dream of attaining. His net worth supposedly is 248 billion point seven. All right, the 52-year-old suggests even that the Unabomber may have been right about technology. Okay. Yada yada yada. Okay, but that's the post right there. Watching the Roman Empire collapse again. And it's a blessing. But he's part of the think tank. He's privy to certain information. It talks about the monthly prognosticators, the astrologers. So he's in some of their meetings. Let's see. Psalm 64 verses 6. They search out iniquities, they accomplish a diligent search. Okay. So they've got certain groups that pretty much to control the people, or to make the people to make this world fall even more so that they can rule. They search out iniquities, they accomplish a diligent search. So this man has he's gone over certain things, man. And his ultimate plan, is to bring out that RFID chip. Yeah, you say. Okay. Let's get Revelation 13 verses 12. And he exercises all the power of the first beast before him, and causeth the earth and them that dwell therein to worship the first beast. So these people have pretty much made Roman or Italian, or Greek culture fun, exciting. They've pushed these ideologies on the people, and he exercises all the power of the first beast before him, and he caused the earth and them to dwell therein to worship the first beast. In the court system, they're speaking in Latin. Got the Roman numerals, the architecture, these coliseums, which is sports, to name a few. This is how the people are worshiping the first beast, whose deadly wound was healed. So this place, the Roman Empire, is back and alive, but it's collapsing. All right, collapsing fast. Okay. So just an interesting thought that I saw, or a statement that Elon Musk made, which he is a South African devil. He pretty much summed it up in a nutshell, and it's true. We're in the last stages of this system, the revived Roman Empire. We're in the last stages of it falling, So Lord willing, just a quick little lesson, and through the Spirit, hopefully it was edifying. Shalom.